Fuck yeah, dude. Can't wait to finish this film review. Then right afterwards, I'm gonna walk right into the kitchen, open up the fridge, put my hand into the fridge, pull out a nice cold refreshing beer, crack open that nice cold refreshing beer, then take a nice big old swig of it. Oh God, I can taste it now. Who the hell is calling me? Hello? Have you checked on the beer yet? Have I checked on the beer? What the hell are you talking about? Who is this? Have you checked on the beer yet? Wait, did you do something to my beer? What the fuck did you do to my beer, you sick son of a bitch? I gotta figure out what this fucker did to my beer! No! 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 I will find out who drank my beer. But in the meantime, let's review this fucking film. The Babysitter, Killer Queen.
You're my killer of the night.
Killer Queen. More like killer piece of shit, more like it. Ghouls and gals, before I start this movie review, I just want to say one thing. Fuck Mick G, the director of this movie. I fucking hate his directing style. I don't like it. He fucking directs all of his movies like a music video, and I don't fucking like it. It's grating, it's annoying, it takes me out of the movie. He's more interested in just like making like cool scenes with like background music of popular songs, and I'm sorry, Mick G, but that's not a fucking movie. That doesn't make a fucking movie. Random scenes happening with cool music in the background with attractive people in frame doesn't make a fucking movie. You just have random scenes with music on them. Jesus fucking Christ, and that's essentially what the Babysitter Killer Queen is. I mean, that's what the first Babysitter movie was. And if I remember correctly, I didn't like the fucking first one. Let's think back to that.
Fuck all it! Fuck you! Fucking bullshit piece of fucking trash!
Whoa, that guy really didn't like that movie. And this guy right here really doesn't like this fucking movie. I kept trying to go back and forth with myself while reviewing this movie, and I tried to give it the benefit of the doubt, because I was like, you know what, this looks marginally better than the first film. And to this movie's defense, the Babysitter Killer Queen is better than the first Babysitter movie. It's one of those rare sequels that's better than the first one. But that's not saying too much when the first film was a steaming pile of shit, and this film is like a step up. It's a steaming pile of shit, but it's not as steamy. It's kind of like lukewarm. It's steam, it's going down a little bit, but it's still a pile of shit nonetheless. This movie is just stupid dumb. Like, everybody in this movie is either stupid and or dumb. And it's annoying. It's not funny. I mean, the movie tries to be funny really, really hard, and it's not funny at all. This film is the equivalent of like a drunk frat bro trying to tell you a story and like thinking like humor is just being like, don't be a pussy, bro. Bitch, tits. Yeah.
Like, no.
This movie like really annoyed me. I didn't like it. This movie was probably only about an hour and 30 minutes long, and you feel every fucking second of that hour and 30 minute runtime. This movie is not an easy watch. It is not a quick watch. It feels like you're watching a 7-hour long fucking movie. At a certain point, I was just like wishing for this movie to be fucking over. And that's thanks in part to the lead actor, this guy right here, this guy by the name of Judah, who plays a character named Cole. Cole is one of the most boring fucking cinematic characters in the history of fucking movies. Like, I was never emotionally invested in what was going on with this little fuck right here. I did not care if he got killed or he killed. I didn't care at all. I just didn't see why this movie even had to be fucking made. Again, in this movie's defense, it did give a little bit of backstory as to the main character, who was played by Samara Weaving, who comes back in this film in a very much smaller role and more of like a cameo type of role. So again, this film is better than its predecessor, but its predecessor was a steaming pile of shit, and this is also a pile of shit. It's just not as steamy. Yeah, ghouls and gals, I'm sorry. I mean, I tried to put off reviewing this film for as long as I possibly could because I knew that I wasn't going to like it, because I do not like Mick G. I fucking hate his directing style, as you probably gathered from me saying it over and over in this film review. But yeah, I do not recommend watching The Babysitter Killer Queen. I hope we never see these characters again. I would be very glad and very happy and very hopeful for the future if I never have to see these characters again. So there you have it, ghouls and gals. There's my review of The Babysitter Killer Queen. I'm Ryan.T, and I'll see you in the next one.